Hi guys, Casey here from Stand Proud. So today what we're going to be working on is I have Zoe here with me, and she's here for a few days of boarding while her parents are away on vacation, and they wanted to do a little bit of e-collar work, getting her introduced to the e-collar as well as getting her used to being around cats. So that way she can learn that cats aren't really the funnest thing in the world and they're kind of boring, so she just has to ignore them. So what we're going to be using today is the Mini Educator. This is the kind of collar that we always use, and we like these because it has a range from 0 to 100, and what we found to be her working level is a level 3. And speak of the devil, there's my cat. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on her e-collar recall and getting the idea of what this means. So we're going to use the collar pressure. We're going to be using the red button, holding it down. Zoe, come. As soon as she comes back to us, or looks like she's gonna come back, we're going, hang on. Alrighty, so now that we got my cat sorted, so it's not gonna be fair for her if we work with the cat here, especially since we're just starting off with this collar. We want to make it very easy for her. That's why we're going to be using a 6-foot leash in conjunction with the e-collar. So e-collar pressure, so button pressure in conjunction with leash pressure. Because this has no direction whatsoever, it's just tap, 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 but the dog doesn't know where to go. So until she knows how to communicate with it, we're going to be using the leash to help her out as much as we possibly can and give her more of that guidance. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna move this up like that. See what works. All right. Good girl. And I always want to try and get it so she is facing away from me. This way, when I do press the button and I apply the little bit of pressure from the leash, I know exactly when she turns around, I know exactly when to release that pressure. She's been doing really, really good on her heels, so Zoe, come. Good girl. Take a break. And we are using take a break. We're not using any stim when we say take a break. Take a break is just, okay, we're done with that part of the exercise. You can go ahead and sniff, and then that gives us the opportunity to reset the exercise. Pieces of toys around here, so I'm going to try and use some of the toys to kind of distract her a little bit if we can get her to sniff something. So there we go. Zoe, come. Good girl. Very good. Anytime you hear me say just good, or even the good and good girl, that's the point where I am releasing pressure from the collar and I am releasing pressure on the leash. So that way she learns good, and that's where she's made the right decision. There. And I'm also trying to make this easy for her. I'm taking those steps back. I'm making my body very open, very welcoming for her to come back. That way it's a lot easier for her, so she understands what we want. So she seems to be distracted by some of the tables we got over here. Zoe, come. Good girl. Very good. Very nice. So, right there, she kind of got distracted by some stuff we had on the grass. So I held on to the pressure on the collar, but I applied a little bit more pressure on the leash. This way it's a more guidance, more, hey, don't worry about what's over there, I'm gonna help you come back to me. Because obviously she did hear me, so this way I can try and help her come back. Lots of stuff on the floor. Zoe, come. Good girl. Zoe, come. Good girl. Very good. Take a break. Zoe, come.